The other day, I had someone comment on one of my videos, and it was a really interesting comment, and I thought it merited making a video to address it. And they said to me, basically, Ben, I was offered a job, I accepted it, but now I have to decline it for medical reasons. What can I do to make sure I'm not blacklisted from this company for future opportunities? In today's video, I'm gonna tell you how to approach that and what you can do if you need to withdraw from an opportunity for any reason. So if it's something other than medical, right? If there's if you have a family emergency or there's something else that prohibits you from following through with an accepted offer, what can you do to make sure you mitigate the damage as a future candidate? Let's go. Now, first and foremost, I imagine this is incredibly frustrating. You wanted that job. There's no way you would have gone through all of that just to not get the job. So I can imagine that is incredibly frustrating, but the reality is it happens. I have been in recruitment for 12 years and people pull out of jobs after they accept it all the time. And it's not always for a good, understandable reason. Sometimes it's for a counteroffer, more money. Sometimes they just change their mind. This is actually a good reason. It is an understandable reason, and any reasonable human would go, I totally get that. That would make it challenging. Yes, I understand that you can't accept the job. Let's talk about how you go about communicating it though, because it does make a difference. Now, the three big words here you need to remember anytime you need to turn down an offer, whether it be for medical, or you need to take care of a family member, or there is some reason why you cannot take a job, the three words that you need to remember is transparency, urgency, and courtesy. Let's talk about the first one of those, transparency. So be honest with them. It is really important that you share with them exactly what's going on. If you need to pull out of an opportunity because of a medical reason, there are few things that are better than that. Same with like taking care of a family member. You have an elderly parent and you need to say, no, I can't do this right now. I need to take care of them. That is a good reason. And communicating them and letting them hear, not necessarily like the pain in your voice, but the regret in your voice and letting them know, hey, I was really excited about this opportunity. And I am incredibly saddened by the fact that I'm not gonna be able to follow through because I was looking forward to it, but at this time I absolutely can't. That honesty, that transparency, being forthright with the reasoning, that matters. And it's gonna make a big difference in how they view you as someone who they would entertain in the future or they wouldn't. Now, the second thing is urgency. People have this tendency to not want to deliver bad news. And as a result of that, sometimes when a candidate has to give bad news to a recruiter or a hiring manager, an HR person, they tend to wait, right? They go, I don't want to give that news. Let me just wait till Friday. Or, it's Friday afternoon. I should just wait till Monday. But I have to tell you, bad news is best delivered quickly. And here's why. The last thing you want to do is say, yes, I accept the offer. Then you have to pull out and you wait like a week, right? In that time period, you have the recruiter reaching out to that second or third place candidate and saying, hey, we've hired someone, thank you, but no thank you. And then they're no longer an opportunity for the employer that you're interviewing with to hire. So you waiting could actually cause them to get rid of their backup plans or to adversely impact their ability to secure a backup plan to hiring you. They could also be making plans for bringing you on, ordering your computer, getting your desk ready, whatever it might be. So if you have to deliver bad news, specifically, you're not going to be able to accept an offer that you thought you were going to, or you're pulling out or whatever, you want to let them know as soon as possible. I can tell you, as someone who's been in recruiting for 12 years and has had this happen many, many times, the quicker you do it, the better it'll be. Lastly, let's talk about courtesy. This isn't a text and this isn't an email. This is a call. If you've got to deliver bad news for someone, just like you wouldn't break up with them over a text, you got to call someone or be in person, you need to call the employer. Call them and let them know. It also benefits you because they're going to hear the regret in your voice. And you're going to have a conversation that is more robust, that is more colorful too. So you definitely want to call them and let them know. It lends to your authenticity when they can hear the regret in your voice. And you can say, hey, I am so sorry. And I am genuinely depressed that I won't be able to pursue this opportunity because I found it to be so exciting, but I just can't right now because of this reason. All those things really matter. So remember, transparency, urgency, and courtesy. So critical if you've got to communicate news like this and you want to keep this avenue open for future employment. Now, the last thing you want to do is let them know that while this is really unfortunate, this experience has only elevated your interest in this company, and that you hope that if there's a future opportunity like this and the timing is better for you, that they will consider you again. Oftentimes, if you go through and you execute these 3 things and then follow it up with that, they'll tell you right then and there, yes, absolutely. Hey, I understand, Ben. That seems like a terrible situation. We would absolutely consider you in the future. In fact, reach out to us if things change. And if you can do those things, you can do those 3 steps, follow it up by letting them know that you are regretful, but this experience has been great for you. And it's only made you more interested in them as a company, and you would love to be considered for future roles. If you can do all those things, then you have done absolutely everything you can do in your control to increase the likelihood they'll consider you for a future position, and I think you probably keep the door open. That's it. That's the video. If you're still watching, thank you for watching to the end. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button to tell YouTube I don't suck. Comment below. If you have any questions, leave them below. I always respond, and I often make videos to the comments people say. That way I can give them a more thorough answer. Good luck in your next interview. You got this.